absolutely. Universal design means creating a singular design that fits the widest possible audience. Okay, that's it. It's a very simple idea with complex execution. So this isn't my idea. This is an idea from Luke Wroblewski, who created an application called Polar. He's a really well-known UX designer. So he said that that's what we have to design for, because people pull out their phone and they're using the one finger, or they're clicking with one finger, and that they may have another eye that's distracted, or they may not be totally engaged, but that's the minimum, right? And I think it's a good starting point for considering universal design and considering what it really means. Because when you say the widest possible audience, and people go like, well, who does that include? And then they try to find something like people who can't. Like, well, what if they're like on life support and they're like in a coma? And then why it's designed for that? It's like, no, but let's try to get wider with this, you know. And I think here it's really fascinating to me to speak at a content strategy, because I'm sure there's no one here who would say we want less people to digest our information, we want less people to see what we're creating, right? They want more people. They want to engage a larger portion of the audience. They want to create a larger community, or different communities that altogether are larger. And the more you think about the differences between people and how to create something, either you decide we're going to create something individual for all these different groups, or we're going to create one thing that will just be inclusive. And I think being inclusive is important in design. My daily challenges, I assume it's not so different. You know, like we all want to get buy-in with clients. We all want to do what we think is right for the product and try to balance that according to the needs and desires of our clients and our users. So I always try to tell people, like, I'm conducting a symphony. You know, you have your designers and developers and UX and SEO and content strategists, and I'm up there conducting all of those people so that what the audience hears is one piece of music and not here's the design and here's the content strategy. It's all like one thing, and I think in order to do that you have to be a bridge between different worlds and to be able to empathize with both the audience and the needs of all the variety of different people that work on a project. Well, I think if you think about a Venn diagram, right, and we have, let's say, UX as one circle and web development is another and graphic design is another, and we have all these different silos. And now, from very close to this image, you'll see each one individually, but from far away, they just look like one point. So I think really we're all in the same world and working on the same thing together, whether we call it content strategy or information architecture or UX or whatever it may be. We're all working toward creating content that people will want to engage with.